Hi, in this demo I'll try to show what Barzer can do for an actual e-commerce site. In order to do that, we installed an instance of a popular open source e-commerce engine called OS Commerce and hosted it on our server. So I'm opening the two tabs from the What is Barzer page, and one of them leads to the instance that will search using the original search that comes with OS Commerce. The other instance will search using Barzer on top of that original search. On to the demo. So, in a simple case, the customer types watch. The customer is looking for a watch. And the original search works, and the Barzer search works. Same way. Now let's go back to the original search, and let's think about this. Like, your customer wants to find cheaper watches only, and he doesn't want to browse through everything that you have on your site. So you're asking for watch under 200. Nothing happens in the original search. Let's try the same thing with Barzer. Under 200. And as you can see, it only finds watches under 200. Another issue that Barzer helps solve. Your customer is looking for a Rolex watch. And that works, right? It finds all the Rolexes. Now, your customer maybe is more specific and is looking for Rolex Oyster watch. Well, I misspelled the word oyster. Oyster. Alright, so properly spelled oyster, it all works. It finds two Rolex Oyster watches. Now imagine that your customer doesn't remember the exact model name and he believes that the model is actually called Rolex Oysters with a S at the end. Let's see what happens. Rolex Oysters. Nothing is found. Let's try the same thing with Barzer. Rolex Oysters. And you see it still finds the same one. Of course, I believe that even if I misspell, even if I completely misspell the word oyster, it would still work. But that's not a big trick because your cell phone will spell correct the word oyster to oyster. However, oysters is a valid word of English language, and only Barzer can guess that that's actually what you meant for your search. So let me show you another pretty interesting feature. Let's say you're looking for a watch which is kind of $300. So, watch for $300. You see what Barzer does. It creates a range which is close to $300. It creates a fuzzy range and it finds realistically the watches that are likely to be within your price range. So the customer doesn't have to say between 250 and 320. He says for 300 and Barzer guessed it for the customer. Needless to say that the original search will find nothing at all. So if you do watch for 300, there will be no results. And finally, the cool feature, which is Barzer working in concert with Google Speech Recognition. So using the Google Speech Recognition, I will try to do the following. Check this out. Watch over $400. You see what it did, right? So imagine your customer being on a smartphone and they don't want to navigate through forms and they speak this into the smartphone and this is what happens. Let's try another one. Let's try this. Rolex above $10,000. Well, it didn't work. You see the word above was misparsed. Let's try again. Rolex over $10,000. Yep, this won't work. Well, this concludes the presentation. Keep in mind that it only showcases a small fraction of what Barzer could do for your business and your customers. Enjoy the rest of your day and please think of what we could do for you. Thank you.